Okay, so our next group is Bujo, Bujo being short for bullet journal. And if any of you are familiar with bullet journaling, you will recognize a lot of the features in this app, but this app is more bullet journaling plus. This group took on the challenge of integrating D3 with React themselves in order to create the exact type of graph that they wanted. This is Bujo.
Thanks, Emily. Hi, everyone. My name is Svetlana, and these are my colleagues Maggie, Emily, and Lena. And we created Bujo. It's a web-based application, which is actually a productivity tool, and it's based on bullet journal system. Bullet journal system is a combination of to-do list, planner, and journal. It allows users to organize present, plan for the future, and reflect on the past. We were excited about creating this application because we all really like productivity tools, and we wanted to take a large set of data and create a system of related it in a way which is organized and intuitive. We wanted to take this a step further and visualize this data so users can track their productivity and move their life in the direction they want. And now Maggie will walk us through the user journey.
Thanks, Svetlana. So we're going to talk about our user. So we're going to suppose that Beyonce is using our application. She is a smart woman, and she wants, and a busy woman actually, and she likes the bullet journaling system. So when she goes into her categories, she can see a list of her categories, and if she wants to add a new one, she can choose the category name and associate with the color, which will be consistent through our application. She can also go into the single day view, where she can see the list of her notes, tasks, and events. She can also edit any of them, including the notes, the tasks, and events, as well as change the status. We also wanted the application to be dynamic, so we are able to do an inline editing, as well as changing the status with a quick click of a button. She can then move into the month view, where she sees a quick snapshot of all of her events, as well as a list of her tasks, whether they're completed or incompleted. But let's say she has a task but doesn't have an assigned date. She can go into our future log, which she can create a task with an assigned month, so she can do it in some time during that month. To continue Beyonce's journey, we'll pass it over to Lena.
Thank you, Maggie. Bujo also allows users to track their habits. So let's say Beyonce wants to make lemonade every day in August. She can create a custom-colored SVG flower with a petal to represent each day of the month. When she does make lemonade, she can click on the day's petal to mark her habit as complete in our database and to change the color to visualize her progress. Users can also track how they're spending their time in our Insights view. Here we are using the D3 library to chart a user's completed tasks both by category percentage and over time. Users can view their insights by week, where they can compare their daily productivity, and by month, where they can compare their weekly productivity. We decided to use D3 instead of a more templated React-based library because we wanted to have direct control over our data representation. This allowed us to customize our axes and to chart both category color and time in the same view. And now Emily will walk us through some of the challenges we encountered in building our application.
Thank you, Lena. So one of the biggest challenges we faced was how to create and store our calendar. So we initially looked at using an existing React calendar library, but because of the specific design considerations that we had for the Bujo experience, we decided to create our own React calendar system using Moment and our own suite of utility functions. Another challenge we faced was how to filter and load our data. So we decided, because of over time a user would accumulate a large amount of data, to lessen the load on the user's browser and instead load only when necessary and filter as much as possible on the back end. Thank you for joining us for our demo. We hope you enjoyed it as much as we enjoyed creating Bujo for you. Please check it out at bujo.herokuapp.com.
Very well done. I liked how it was nice to integrate with the data, different points. The visualizations were really cool too.